Welcome, life theorists, to a new enlightening journey. Today, we'll explore something that we all face, and yet it shapes us differently: hardship. We'll unearth the lessons that hardship teaches us to help us transform into the best versions of ourselves. Prepare yourself for an expedition into the depths of human resilience, strength, and growth. Over the next several chapters, we'll delve into 15 life-changing lessons that will guide you in weathering the storms of life with courage and grace. Number 1. Overcome hardship by embracing change and evolving. The thought of change can be daunting, especially when we're nestled comfortably in the familiar. However, it's crucial to understand that change is an integral part of life. It is the universe's way of pushing us out of our comfort zones, urging us to evolve, to grow, and to reach new heights. Let's envision a caterpillar's journey for a moment. Before it can transform into a butterfly, it must first endure the discomfort and confinement of a cocoon. It might seem harsh, but it is necessary for the caterpillar's evolution. Similarly, life occasionally wraps us in a metaphorical cocoon of hardship. Although it can be challenging, it is during these periods that we have the potential to evolve and transform into our more resilient, stronger selves. When hardships occur, remember, they are not punishments, but opportunities for growth. Embracing change doesn't mean denying the hardship or masking the pain. Instead, it involves accepting the situation, understanding its role in our life's journey, and using it as a catalyst for growth and evolution. Number 2. Tap into your inner strength during tough times. Our inner strength, often overlooked during periods of ease, becomes our most reliable ally during trying times. This hidden reservoir of determination, resilience, and courage resides within each of us, waiting for the moment to shine. Imagine for a moment you're lost in a forest. Initially, panic sets in as you grapple with the unfamiliar surroundings. But soon, your survival instincts kick in. You use the sun to find your direction, gather berries and nuts for sustenance, and build a makeshift shelter. This ability to adapt, survive, and thrive, even in an unfamiliar environment, reflects your inner strength. Similarly, when hardships strike, they might seem like an insurmountable forest, vast and intimidating. But, just like in the forest, you have the tools within you to navigate through this maze of difficulties. It's in these challenging times that your inner strength awakens, guiding you, supporting you, and leading you towards light and hope. Tapping into your inner strength is about acknowledging that you possess the power to overcome any obstacle life throws at you. It's about trusting your resilience, your courage, and your determination. And most importantly, it's about realizing that you are stronger than any hardship that comes your way. Number 3. Remember your past triumphs over adversity. Imagine you're an athlete in a marathon race. The path is long, the sun is beating down, your muscles are aching, and it feels like you just can't go on. But then, you recall your last race, the one where you felt the same exhaustion, the same despair, and yet, you pushed through, crossing the finish line with a burst of energy you didn't know you had. That memory, that triumph over adversity, gives you a renewed energy. You put one foot in front of the other, and before you know it, you're crossing the finish line once again. In the same vein, during times of adversity, it can be incredibly beneficial to recall moments from your past where you've triumphed over challenges. These memories serve as potent reminders of your strength, your resilience, and your ability to overcome. They remind you that you have faced hardships before and have emerged victorious. Remembering your past triumphs over adversity isn't about dwelling in the past. It's about using the past as a source of motivation, a wellspring of confidence, and a testament to your strength. Each past victory, no matter how small, is a testament to your ability to face hardship and come out stronger on the other side. Number 4. Keep in mind that nothing is permanent, this too shall pass. Let's paint a picture, shall we? Imagine you're in a boat, adrift on a sea that's caught in the throes of a mighty storm. The waves are towering, the wind is howling, and your boat is being tossed like a cork. In this moment, it's easy to feel fear, to believe that this storm might be your end. But then, you remember an old saying, this too shall pass. Suddenly, you're not just lost at sea anymore. You're amidst a transient event, an impermanent situation that will eventually give way to calm waters. Similarly, in life, we all face storms. They may be financial struggles, health issues, relationship problems, or any number of challenges. In the midst of these difficulties, it's crucial to remember that, like all things, these hardships are temporary. They are simply storms passing through our lives, and they will give way to brighter days. The phrase "this too shall pass" is a reminder of the impermanence of all things. It's a call to acknowledge the transient nature of life, the good and the bad, the joy and the sorrow, the victories and the hardships. Just as happiness and success don't last forever, neither do pain and adversity. Number 5. Gain inspiration from others who have overcome similar struggles. Consider a scenario where you're an entrepreneur whose business has hit a rough patch. The pressure is mounting, and you're considering giving up. But then, you come across a podcast where a successful businessperson shares their story. They speak about their initial struggles, the countless obstacles they faced, the numerous times they were on the verge of giving up. But they didn't. They stuck through it, learned from their mistakes, and ultimately, their perseverance led them to success. Hearing this, you feel a renewed sense of hope and determination. This is the power of shared experiences. They remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. They show us that others have walked a similar path, faced similar challenges, and have triumphed over them. These stories serve as a beacon of hope that inspires us to keep going, even when the going gets tough. They provide us with practical wisdom and insights that we can apply in our own journey. Seek out these stories. Read autobiographies, listen to podcasts, watch documentaries, seek inspiration from those who have faced similar challenges and emerged victorious. These stories will not only provide you with valuable insights but also fill you with the courage and determination to overcome your own struggles. Every hardship carries the seed of an equal or greater opportunity. Number 6. Perseverance is key to overcoming challenges. Imagine you're an aspiring novelist, and you've been working on your first book for years. You've poured your heart and soul into it, but after countless rejections from publishers, you're starting to question whether you're cut out for this. It would be easy to throw in the towel and give up on your dream, but that's where perseverance comes into play. You see, perseverance is about pushing through, even when the path ahead is steep and filled with obstacles. It's about understanding that success is not a straight line, and failure is not a roadblock but rather a stepping stone towards your goal. It's about realizing that every no brings you one step closer to a yes, and that the only true failure is giving up before you've given it your all. When we persevere, we grow stronger, more resilient, and more capable. We learn to view challenges not as setbacks, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. We develop a mindset that embraces struggle as a necessary part of the journey towards success. Number 7. Dedication and time are essential for achieving greatness. Consider this scenario: you're an aspiring athlete, striving to reach the top of your game. You spend hours every day in grueling training, pushing your body to its limits. But no matter how hard you train, you're not seeing the results you'd like. It's tempting to become discouraged, to wonder if all the sweat and tears are worth it. In these moments of doubt, remember the power of dedication and the role of time in your journey to greatness. Dedication is the commitment to a task or purpose, the unwavering devotion to your goals. It's the fuel that keeps you going when your body screams at you to stop, the fire that burns within you when your dreams seem out of reach. But dedication alone isn't enough. Achieving greatness also requires time. It's about understanding that success doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process, a journey that takes time, patience, and consistency. It's about realizing that each day, each practice, each failure, and each success is a stepping stone towards your goal. Let's look at it this way. A tree doesn't grow tall and sturdy overnight. It takes years of growth, of standing tall through storms and droughts, to reach its full potential. Similarly, your journey to greatness will require time and dedication, standing firm through the storms of life, and growing stronger with each passing day. Number 8. Seek help and support to overcome adversity. Imagine this: you're an entrepreneur launching your first startup. You've worked hard on your business plan, sourced the best products or services, and you're ready to take the market by storm. However, soon enough, you encounter hurdles you didn't anticipate. You're facing challenges in marketing, legal issues, or maybe financial roadblocks. It feels like your dream is crumbling before your eyes. In these trying times, it's crucial to remember that you're not alone. No man is an island, as the saying goes, and this holds true in the face of adversity. Seeking help and support is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength and determination to overcome. Consider reaching out to mentors or advisors who've been in your shoes before. Their wisdom and experience can provide invaluable guidance and perspective. Joining a community of like-minded individuals can also be beneficial. These support systems can offer encouragement, advice, and even practical assistance when you need it most. Think of it this way: imagine you're on a ship in the middle of a stormy sea. The waves are tossing your ship about, and you're struggling to stay afloat. Would you refuse a life raft if it was thrown to you? Of course not. Similarly, seeking help when facing hardships is like reaching for that life raft. It's a means of survival, a pathway towards overcoming the storm. Number 9. Rejection can be a blessing in disguise. Consider this scenario: you've been working tirelessly towards a promotion at work. You're certain you're the perfect fit for the role. However, when the moment of truth arrives, you're passed over for someone else. It's a harsh blow, leaving you feeling demotivated and disappointed. But what if we told you that this rejection could be a hidden blessing? Sounds counterintuitive, right? Let's delve a little deeper. Rejection, while painful, often leads to self-reflection and reassessment. Maybe this role wasn't the best fit for your skill set. Or perhaps it was an opportunity to realize that you're not as passionate about your current career as you thought. The sting of rejection can open your eyes to new directions and opportunities that you may have otherwise missed. A woman has been dating the same person for years and thought he was the one. However, when she brings up the topic of marriage, he hesitates and eventually decides to part ways. Lisa is devastated, but in time, she realizes that their relationship was holding her back from exploring her dreams and ambitions. The rejection, initially painful, turned out to be a catalyst for Lisa to rediscover herself and pursue her passions fearlessly. In essence, rejection often forces us out of our comfort zones. It nudges us to reassess our current path and potentially set our sights on something greater. Number 10. Your mindset shapes your destiny in hard times. Welcome back to Life Theory, where we delve into the lessons that shape our lives. Today, we're focusing on a key concept that plays a pivotal role in times of hardship: your mindset shapes your destiny. Picture this scenario: you're a small business owner and your company has been hit hard by an economic downturn. Sales are down, and you're struggling to keep the business afloat. It's a difficult and stressful time. The way you perceive this situation will ultimately determine your next steps and potentially, the future of your business. If you succumb to a negative mindset, seeing the situation as a disaster and a sign that your business is doomed, then that becomes your reality. Your actions will align with this belief, potentially leading to the demise of your business. On the other hand, if you adopt a positive, resilient mindset, viewing this challenging period as a temporary setback and an opportunity for growth and innovation, then a new reality unfolds. You start looking for ways to adapt your business model, explore new markets, or diversify your product range. You see the hardship as an invitation to evolve, not as a sentence to failure. Let's take an example of a restaurant owner, Sam. The pandemic hit his business hard, and he was on the brink of closing down. But instead of giving up, Sam adopted a resilient mindset. He started offering takeaway services, created a unique menu for home delivery, and even started online cooking classes. His positive mindset allowed him to pivot and preserve his business in these tough times. The power of the mind is not to be underestimated. The way we think about our challenges can either empower us or undermine us. Remember, life theorists, in times of hardship, your mindset is your most potent tool. Use it wisely to shape your destiny and keep rising through adversity. Number 11. Focus on what you can control and release what you cannot. Picture this: you're an aspiring writer and you've just submitted your first manuscript to several publishers. You've done everything in your control. You've written the best book you could, proofread it multiple times, and researched the best publishers for your genre. Now, the ball is in their court, and all you can do is wait for their response. This waiting period, full of uncertainty and anticipation, can be nerve-wracking and full of anxiety. However, it's important to remember that the outcome, at this point, is beyond your control. The decision of the publishers isn't something you can influence. Instead of dwelling on the uncertainty and letting it consume you, you should focus on things you can control. Maybe it's starting research for your next book, or perhaps it's improving your writing skills or networking with other authors. Let's consider Jane, an aspiring author. After submitting her first manuscript, she found herself in a constant state of worry. Realizing this was draining her energy, she decided to shift her focus to things she could control. She started working on her next book, attended writing workshops, and networked with established authors. This not only kept her occupied during the waiting period but also contributed to her personal growth as a writer. Number 12. Embrace your hardship and turn it into a powerful story. Imagine you're a boxer. You've faced a series of tough opponents, each one more challenging than the last. The hits have been hard, and there have been moments when you've been knocked down and almost counted out. But every time, you've risen, dusted yourself off, and gotten back into the ring. Now, you stand on the cusp of a championship bout, stronger and more determined than ever before. That journey you've been through, the hardship you've faced, it's more than just a series of unfortunate events. It's your story, a narrative of resilience and determination, a testament to your grit and spirit. This hardship isn't something to be shied away from or hidden, it's something to be embraced. Think about a fictional character, Sam, a young entrepreneur. After multiple failures and setbacks, he was on the brink of giving up. But instead of letting his hardship define him, he decided to let it refine him. He used his experiences to learn, grow, and come back stronger. Today, he shares his journey openly, inspiring others with his story of resilience and determination. Your hardships, life theorists, are part of your journey. They're the trials you've overcome, the battles you've won, and the lessons you've learned. Embrace them. Use them as stepping stones to build your path forward. Turn them into a powerful story that inspires others and reminds you of your strength. Number 13. Cultivate gratitude for what you have and count your blessings. Imagine you're an explorer, traversing the vast landscapes of life. Each day presents new challenges, unfamiliar territories, and unpredictable weather. But no matter how tumultuous the journey becomes, you always find a moment to pause, look around, and appreciate the beauty of the landscape. This, life theorists, is gratitude. It's the recognition of the good in your life, the ability to appreciate the blessings you have, no matter how small they may seem. It's the capacity to see the silver lining in every cloud, the lesson in every challenge, and the beauty in every moment. Let's consider a hypothetical character named Lisa. Lisa lives a modest life and often finds herself envious of her friends who seem to have more. But one day, Lisa decides to change her perspective. She starts a gratitude journal, jotting down 3 things she's thankful for each day. Initially, it's difficult, but over time, Lisa notices a change. She starts to appreciate the simple joys of life more, like a warm cup of coffee on a cold morning, or a phone call from an old friend. This practice of gratitude shifts her focus from what she lacks to what she possesses, enhancing her overall life satisfaction. In cultivating gratitude, life theorists, we discover the richness of our lives. We begin to understand that our blessings are not always in the material things we possess, but often in the moments we experience, the people we love, and the growth we achieve. Number 14. Learn from your actions and grow from your hardship. Imagine life as a grand theater and you are the lead actor. Each scene is an event, each line a decision, each act a stage of your life. Some scenes are dramatic, filled with trials and tribulations. Others are light-hearted, overflowing with joy and success. But each scene, each line, each act provides an opportunity for growth and learning. Consider our friend John. He's a young entrepreneur who launched his startup a year ago. The beginning was exciting, full of potential and promise. But as months rolled on, he faced challenges he never anticipated. His business struggled, his morale dropped, and he considered giving up. But instead, John chose to view these hardships as lessons, not failures. He analyzed his actions, identified his mistakes, and learned from them. He changed his strategies, sought advice, and persisted. Today, his startup is thriving. In life, we often label events as good or bad. But what if we saw every event, every action, as an opportunity to learn and grow? The good becomes a source of joy and the bad a source of wisdom. By reframing our perspective, hardships transform into stepping stones, propelling us towards our goals. Life theorists, it's time to embrace your journey. Every step, every stumble, every fall is an integral part of your story. Take time to reflect on your actions, learn from your mistakes, and use them as your guide. Number 15. A reward awaits on the other side of adversity. Picture a mountain climber. She starts her journey at the base, where the air is warm, the path is comfortable, and the peak is a distant goal. As she starts her ascent, the terrain becomes challenging, the air thinner, the cold biting. There are moments when she feels like turning back, moments when the peak seems like an unattainable dream. But she presses on, overcoming fatigue, weather, and self-doubt. Finally, she reaches the summit, breathing in the success, the breathtaking view, the reward for her adversity. Similarly, let's consider the story of a fictional character, Maya. Maya was a struggling artist, trying to make ends meet. Her artwork, though exquisite, didn't sell, and she found herself questioning her passion. Still, she held on to her love for art, creating masterpieces that mirrored her soul. Then one day, a well-known curator discovered her work, and almost overnight, Maya's artwork was sought after by art enthusiasts globally. The years of struggle finally paid off, and the reward was sweeter because of the adversity she'd faced. Life theorists, life's adversities are like mountains. They are steep, challenging, and sometimes disheartening. But remember, the summit of these mountains, the other side of these adversities, holds a reward that makes the journey worth it. It could be a lesson, a new path, or even a dream realized. Number 16. Time heals all wounds and your struggle will be a distant memory. Picture a vast, beautiful beach. Every day, countless waves crash onto the shore, each leaving its mark on the sand. But as time passes, these imprints fade away, washed clean by the relentless ebb and flow of the tide. Just as the sea smooths the sand, time has a way of erasing our deepest pains, our most difficult struggles, and transforming them into distant memories. For instance, imagine you're Mark, a young entrepreneur whose first business venture has just failed. You've poured your heart, soul, and savings into your dream, only to see it crumble. The pain is palpable, and the thought of starting again is daunting. But Mark, like you, is stronger than he thinks. He takes some time to grieve his loss, learn from his mistakes, and then, when he's ready, he embarks on a new venture. Fast forward a few years, and Mark is now the successful owner of a thriving business. His previous failure? It's just a distant memory. A learning experience that shaped him but no longer defines him. The wounds have healed, thanks to the medicine of time. Time, dear life theorists, is a powerful healer. It allows us to gain perspective, to learn, to grow, and ultimately to move on. So, whatever struggle you're facing right now, remember this: it won't hurt this much forever. One day, it will be just a faint echo in the corridors of your memory. So, hold on. Keep moving forward. Time is on your side, and with every tick of the clock, you're one step closer to healing. And always remember, life theorists, your struggle is just a chapter, not your entire story.